It's time for the Warcraft 3 Reforged review for the PC. Let me tell you, I played the heck out of this game back in the mid-aughts. If I wasn't playing on a console, I was glued to my desktop playing this. Now, I'll try not to have nostalgia heavily influence this review, but yeah, it's gonna be difficult. So, let's get into it. This was the first RTS game I ever played and introduced me to this type of genre. Reforged came out in 2020 and was promoted as an updated version of both Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos and its expansion pack, The Frozen Throne. I was really excited when I first heard about it, but after seeing a mountain of negative reviews, I held off for some time. It should go without saying, but this review will be from the perspective of someone who didn't experience Reforged at launch. I know there have been various updates and patches, so if you're looking for a progressive review based on the updates that have been released, this isn't that. This is just a straightforward review based on what the game is at the time this video was uploaded. The game's overarching story is about how the land of Azeroth is overtaken by an army of undead, and how the three races, humans, orcs, and night elves, react to and fight against this invasion. The story has many parts that unfold as you play through, and if you're a World of Warcraft fan, this game gives a lot of backstory to key characters. The main campaign has hours of gameplay throughout the storyline of the humans, undead, orcs, and night elves, but it also has all the content of the Frozen Throne expansion, which is another bulk of gameplay and story progression. While there are various types of missions as you play through, the two most common levels are where you'll build and lead an army to victory over another, or you take control of a hero character and with a few soldiers, make your way through the map from point A to point B. Each race has its own special advantages and perks, and I'll point out one for each. With the humans, you can build structures faster than any other race by having multiple peasants working together on the same building. With the undead, a structure can begin to auto-build itself once you have an acolyte get it started, which helps save resources, and you can then send the acolyte to do different things. With the orcs, certain units can learn the pillage technique, which will net you the two main resources for maintaining an army, gold and lumber, every time you attack an enemy structure. And with night elves, the wisps, which are the basic constructing units, can harvest lumber from trees indefinitely without actually destroying the tree like the other three races do. These are only some of the benefits for each race, and it's fun figuring out which one fits your playstyle the best. Controlling an army can be difficult. The game caps the max number of units you can control at once to 12, but there are workarounds to controlling more via hotkeys and tab cycling. I'm definitely nowhere near expert level when it comes to this, and I have my own way of playing and how I control more than 12 units. This is one of those games where I feel like it's easy to learn, but difficult to master. Even though I've played Warcraft 3 so many times, I'm no pro, but that's okay. I don't need to have an elite sense of how to play to have fun. The game eases you into how to play each race when you begin each one's campaign respectively, and while the general playstyle of each race is similar, there are many unique differences of each to not make the game feel stale or like one race is too similar to another. The Night Elves, in my opinion, are the most difficult to master, and while learning their gameplay mechanics for maximum efficiency is fun, I like playing as the Orcs as I feel like what I can do with them fits my playstyle the best. There are other game modes besides the main campaign. You can play against the computer in a simple 1v1, or crazy 3v3v3v3 on a huge map. This can be fun as an exhibition, or you can jump online and play some really fun custom multiplayer maps. This is where I spent most of my time playing back when I was a teen, and I believe that overall, Warcraft 3 wouldn't be the same if it didn't have this custom game mode. See a game that looks interesting? Just double-click the name and you'll download the map in seconds. It can always be a bit challenging to find players, especially if the game you want to play isn't that popular, but since there are so many to choose from, I think it'll be difficult to not find something you like. You can always play a regular match against someone else, and there are leaderboards and tournaments if that's something of interest to you. I ignore these, as I'd much rather play the custom maps. The game has been given a graphics update. The character, building, and general asset models have been improved to cater to the World of Warcraft look, but you can change it back to the classic design if you want in the options menu. In addition, there are many customization options, something that wasn't available to this length in the original game, which I appreciate. The controls are mainly point and click, although you can set custom hotkeys, which really comes in handy. I remember there wasn't an easy way to do this in the original game, and I'm glad this is a thing. The game isn't without its share of glitches, and unfortunately they still haven't been ironed out as of this video. Most are a nuisance that require you to exit and re-enter menus, or others that force you to reload a level, such as here where the mouse disappears when outside of the command card at the bottom of the screen. One glitch, however, forces you to restart the game entirely as text doesn't load at all, not even the menus to get out of the game. Thank you, Task Manager. The music is customized to fit the theme of each race, which just enhances the overall atmosphere. The original voice acting is all here, and I've heard some complaints that this is a thing. Perhaps if you didn't play this in the mid-aughts, you wouldn't mind a new vocal cast, but I sure wouldn't have liked it. I always enjoyed the unique phrases and sentences the characters would say if you kept on clicking them.
You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you.
I don't reveal much on the mini-map. It's all my fault.
I sense something elusive.
No joke, this is where I learned the word elusive. If you're a newcomer, you'll need to like RTSs to enjoy this game. Sure, you could just play the custom maps online, but the main campaign offers a lot of fun with an engaging story to boot. The glitches are more annoying than anything, and it's odd that they still haven't been fixed, but the game for the most part isn't unplayable because of them. Overall, this is such a special game to me. One of my childhood friends and I would play this for hours almost every day throughout the early to mid-aughts, and the game as a whole is just a core memory for me. And to my childhood friend, Crazy Guy, if you ever see this, know that I had such a blast playing this game with you. This game gets a 4.25 out of 5 with the title of Awesome.
Of course.